Hello my friends, and welcome back to another episode of our tutorials on LELB Society at LELB.net. This session I'm going to teach you an English grammar lesson which is rather an advanced issue about compound complex sentences and different types of sentences in English grammar. Okay, the material here has been provided by our students in the form of the comments at the bottom of the post, and you could also join us and you write something, I will make correction, you will learn something in an interactive way, and then I will edit the material. So, compound complex sentences in English. So, there is a hierarchy. So different types of sentences start from simple, then compound, then complex, and then compound complex sentences. Let's start with simple sentences. A simple sentence includes one independent or main clause. So first of all, you need to know what a clause is, and also what are main clauses and dependent clauses. Furthermore, the meaning of a simple sentence is complete by itself. So, an independent or main clause actually is a clause that has a subject verb, the minimum requirement, and also the meaning is self-contained and actually independent and sufficient, self-sufficient. So, for example, these days, computers are used for a variety of purposes. So this is a simple sentence consisting of an independent clause. Okay. Now let's compare a simple sentence with a compound sentence. A compound sentence consists of two independent or main clauses connected to each other with a coordinating conjunction. So, when we have two independent clauses or main clauses joined together with the help of a coordinating conjunction, then that is a compound sentence. And I will let you know what coordinating conjunctions are. The example: I am into immigration to developed countries. However, there exists a plethora of problems during this journey. So there are two independent clauses. This is number one. Okay. And this is number two.
I am into immigration to developed. Here exist a plethora of problems during this journey.
And coordinating conjunctions, actually, in fact, there are several coordinating conjunctions, and there is a trick that can help you memorize them with the help of this acronym, fanboys. Okay, fanboys.
Fanboys.
Okay, fanboys stands for and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Fanboys. So these are the coordinating conjunctions. They are used to join two independent clauses to form actually a compound sentence. To remember all of the coordinating conjunctions in English, you might use this acronym. Okay. Now we come to a complex sentence. A complex sentence has one dependent and one independent clause linked to each other with a subordinating conjunction. So, in a complex sentence, one independent clause is joined to a dependent clause with the help of a subordinating conjunction, and we have so many subordinating conjunctions with various purposes and functions, so I could not make a list of all of them here, but there are many of them that are really popular and frequently used. For instance, despite all difficulties, some people fast during Ramadan. Okay, despite is a subordinating conjunction. And remember, any clause that has a subordinating conjunction at first, at the beginning, is actually dependent clause. That clause is a dependent clause. Okay, so subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions in English serve a variety of functions. Hence, there exist many subordinating conjunctions. Keep in mind, please remember that any clause that starts with a subordinating conjunction is a dependent clause. Okay, because the meaning is not complete. What is the meaning of this? How could this sentence be self-sufficient despite all the problems or difficulties? The listener needs further information. The following are some of the most common subordinating conjunctions in English: after, although, as, because, before, if, once, since, so that, until, when. I told you these are the most frequent ones, not all of them. It's important to note that the dependent clause cannot stand alone semantically. It means from a meaning point of view. It means that it requires an independent clause to complete its meaning. And to see the complete list of coordinating conjunctions and coordinating, subordinating, and correlative conjunctions in the English language, along with various examples, just visit LELB.net and then actually use that search box on top of the page, and you will find useful materials. Now we come to the actually last point in the hierarchy: compound complex sentence. A compound complex sentence, as its name indicates, should have at least two independent clauses. Altogether, it means a compound sentence and one dependent clause. So the minimum requirement of a compound complex sentence is a compound sentence, that is, two independent clauses and a dependent clause. Okay. Please note that an adjective clause is not a major part of any sentence and it can be omitted. Pay attention to the following example of a compound complex sentence. Okay. Although Robert was a monolingual, he moved to Canada and he tried to learn both English and French because it was essential for him to speak both of the languages. A perfect example of a compound complex sentence. Why? First of all, this is the first sentence, the first clause is a dependent clause. Although Robert was
monolingual.
Actually dependent clause, because it starts with a subordinating conjunction, although. Okay. He moved to Canada. A simple sentence, or an independent clause, and coordinating conjunction. This is a coordinating conjunction.
And
he tried to learn both English and French. The second independent clause. Okay, so this one and this one makes a compound sentence with the help of
he moved to Canada and
as a coordinating conjunction. Because it was essential for him to speak both of the languages. The second dependent clause. So we have two dependent clauses and two independent clauses, or one compound sentence.
Because it was essential for him to speak both of the languages.
Just leave them in the description, in the comment form at the bottom of this video, or just visit LELB.net and leave your comments at the bottom of this post I will give you the link to this English lesson, so if you just click on that you will see this English lesson, and you could see the, let me just show them, the comments. Here are the comments, 16 comments, and remember you could just join us in the beautiful and integrative and interactive journey of learning something from each other, and also responding to the comments of your friends. Okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for the upcoming free English videos of high quality. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you soon. Bye bye.